is Joseph Wirtz, and I'm going to be doing my persuasive speech for my communications class. These are my parents. They're going to be my audience for this speech. They're going to sit down behind the camera and we're going to get started. Did you know that the average Arizonan uses up to 146 gallons of water per day? Did you also know that around 70% of that water is allocated towards outdoor uses like mowing lawn or watering lawns, washing cars, and other outdoor tasks? Arizona is beautiful, but we can all agree that it's also dry, and we don't have many large bodies of water, and we definitely don't get as much rain as other places. So it is vital as Arizonans now that we try to preserve as much water so that future generations can use as much water as they need. As mentioned above, according to the Arizona Department of Water Resources, an average Arizonan uses 146 gallons of water per day. While about 20% of that water is allocated towards state uses, the remaining use is residential. And only about 20% of that residential water, or 30% of that residential water, goes towards indoor tasks like cleaning, bathing, and cooking. Now, you may ask, who is the Arizona Department of Water Resources and how are they credible? The AWDR is a local government sect that is dedicated to the preservation and monitoring of Arizona's water sources. And so they are on the front lines of our current water issues. During this speech, I'm going to touch on where we get our water from, how badly our water sources are draining, what this could mean for things like agriculture and lifestyle, and what we can do to help preserve water for future generations. Arizona gets its water from a few different sources. According to an article written by Mary Beth Fowler for Arizona State University, Arizona gets about 36% of its water from the Colorado River. It gets 41% from ground sources. It gets 18% from in-state rivers, and only about 5% is reclaimed water. Unfortunately, these water supplies are finite and are draining quickly. It was reported in an article that written by Rebecca Zombach for the American Geophysical Union that the Colorado River has lost up to 10 trillion gallons of water from 2000 to 2021. That's a water displacement the size of Lake Mead in less than 3 decades. Lake Mead, another Arizona water source, is not doing too well either. An article written by Michael Kalwitz for the NASA Earth Observatory states that Lake Mead is at its lowest point since 1927, at a mere 27% of its full capacity. Water isn't just used to fill pools or water lawns. It's a vital life-giving resource not only for humans but for all life. According to UC Davis, quote, "Water is vital to our health. It plays a key role in many of our body's functions, including bringing nutrients to cells, getting rid of waste, protecting joints and organs, and maintaining body temperature." The water issue, especially located in the Colorado River, is already being addressed. Just last year, a water cutback was instated so that some states that rely on the Colorado River will get less water from it. Arizona lost about 1/5 of its water from the Colorado River in that cutback. This will only continue to get worse if we do not change our water habits. This could also increase costs. In an article written by the City of Phoenix, yes, drought could eventually affect our water rates in a number of ways. This could affect even more things like agriculture and lifestyle if we do not act now. Now that we understand that there is a problem with our shrinking water supply, what is our plan to fix it? The main key to solving our water issue is reducing our own personal use. As I stated, about 80% of our water is relegated to residential uses. However, we should also look at things like pools and golf courses. Golf courses in particular are a big contesting point in this debate. There are 2 main ways to look at it. According to another article by the City of Phoenix, golf courses are essential for our economy and also are on the cutting edge for water-saving technology. They have high-tech systems in place that reduce water spending. The counterpoint to this is written in the ASU article and says, quote, "Their very role is to spend an inordinate amount of natural resources to create a perfect plain artificial surface out of living plant material." This article goes on to state that it isn't as simple as just wiping out golf courses altogether, however, as they are a very large part of Arizona's economy. While it may be difficult to look towards the future, us saving water now may come with some discomforts, but it also comes with many benefits. As an article written by the ADWR says that saving water not only helps preserve water for future generations, obviously, and lower water costs, it could also reduce energy use and help preserve the environment. Now that we know that reducing water usage can bring good, how can I and other Arizonans help? Some key things Arizonans can do to save water, listed by the City of Phoenix, are as follows. Decreasing the amount of water you use to water your lawn during winter and summer, or winter and when it rains. Only planting grass where it can be used by pets and children and not just for visual appeal. Using a swimming pool cover to reduce any evaporation. Sweep your driveway instead of hosing it down. Use low flow faucets and toilets. And only use your dishwasher and washing machine when you have a full load. These are all simple things that we can do to help alleviate the strain on our water now. I'd like to reiterate that doing these things not only helps preserve water for the future, but also helps us now, and with the very visible advantage of decreasing our water bill. Unfortunately, these cutbacks will not come without some discomfort. According to the ASU article, we may see less lawns and pools in houses and more in public spaces like parks and public pools. We may also be seeing less vegetables grown in America and more shipped from overseas. While these challenges sound unappealing, if we continue at our current rate, these challenges will only get worse, and there will be many more to come. To quote Benjamin Franklin, "When the well is dry, we will know the value of water. Though it may come with some uncomfortable changes, it is better that we act now instead of leaving it before it's too late." Before I leave you today, I would like to re-emphasize my points. Water is not only essential for human life, but for all life to flourish. It is our duty as Arizonans and humans to preserve that water for future generations. Remember, we are acting now because in the future, when Lake Mead and the Colorado River are all dried up, we will look back at these moments and wish we did act. And even if you leave the speech without changing how you use your water, remember to look at the water you use when you wash your car or shower or whatever you use it for, and appreciate it for the life-giving, finite resource it is. Thank you.